Hello, welcome to the album listening party on Patreon. Today we're listening to a suggestion from Muir, and I've been really wanting to listen to this one actually for probably a year now, and I kept putting it in the polls and it wasn't getting picked. Finally, I just picked it. So this is a Goldfrapp album, Alison Goldfrapp, and I do want to take just like a couple minutes to read a little bit about her because and also just like is this a solo project or is this okay, I think it is. Sweet. Am I right? Am I right about that? Okay, so the song by Goldfrapp that I know the best is Strict Machine. There's another one. I'd have to like hear it to know it. It's her and a guy. Okay, cool. All right. But yeah, I listened to just like a few seconds from a couple of the songs on this album, and it felt a little folkier than what I was used to. So now I'm even more intrigued. Like I don't know, she just seems very interesting. So let's take a listen. All right. We've got 10 tracks. This was released in 2008. And the first track is called Clowns.
Only clowns who play with don't believe what you like before. Did all you see the roast and roast and roasting Mama growing. It is only clown to play with.
Sorry.
What you like before? Did all you see
That's a flat 6, my friends.
Only clowns who play with don't believe. Pass it what I'm in record. Dear light, I'm watching you. Roast and roast and roasting it. More good. To this that little
gorgeous. I was going to see if there's anything to glean from Wikipedia about the album itself. It was named after a dream Allison had about a very large tree, in quotes, very large tree, taking inspiration from paganism and surreal English children's books. That sounds right. She described the album as a sensual counterpoint to the glitter ball glamour of Supernature, previous album. Oh. The band was inspired by an acoustic radio session they had performed, which led the duo to incorporate acoustic guitars into their music to create warm and delicate sounds. Nice. Yeah. Well, that's probably where all the folky sounds are coming from. Yeah, at first I thought she was singing in like some ancient language, like old English or something, but she's singing regular English, just I think very intentionally shaping her words in a kind of obscured way and in a very stylistic way. And I couldn't help but think of Kate Bush, just the placement of Kate Bush can go, I think, between like incredibly like ee to like ooh, like that. So when Kate Bush is singing like that, this had a very similar style, I think. And the guitars are beautiful. I gotta just listen to the first few seconds again though, because I almost thought, okay, fun little production thought. I think that the first two notes is the exact same note sampled. It doesn't sound like the guitarist is actually going da da. It sounds like they recorded, they took bits and pieces of a recording and then like sequenced them. Because that something, am I crazy? Is like the way the note sounds exactly the same, and the way it like ends and doesn't resonate right up until the next one's hit. It's sort of like dun dun. I don't know. So at first I thought, oh, okay, this is gonna be like almost like programming guitar, acoustic guitar. But then this all came in. I was like, oh no, that's like for real being played. So anyway, interesting. There's definitely some like very organic textures, right? There's all the cinematic strings and all the different picked guitars layered and panned. It's so beautiful. I love that feeling. It's just magic. But there's also just a little bit of synthesis and sequencing and, little things that they've done here or there. And I'm very curious about the way they record her vocals too, because it really sounds like 70s, like folky rock, like recording, like the mic, the processing, everything. You can hear the white noise when she starts singing. There's moments where almost, I don't know how to describe it actually. It just sounded kind of like fuzzy and weird and like, so, I imagine she's very detail oriented, and that was a very intentional choice to kind of like bring back that retro sound. Okay, so musically, so beautiful, really beautiful. The thing that's really sticking with me right now is I don't know if it's the chorus or, it doesn't really feel like verse and chorus. I mean, it has sections, so I'm just going to say the second section was this modal interchange of, this was our home, our warm, sweet major home. And then a flat six, which comes from the minor key, comes in. And it was voiced as a seventh chord, which has dissonance. So altogether, let's see if I can do this. I wonder if she'd made this a seventh chord as well. I'm not sure. I guess I should play it higher because that sounds a lot more like rich and moody. It was more delicate and like up here, right? So. Oh. There we go. So you can kind of hear the, it almost feels like a key change, right? And that's a good indication. It's probably not a key change if it keeps happening back and forth really fast. It's more just like there's some one chord doesn't normally go with the other, right? And one chord is being borrowed sort of from another world or another scale or another key or something, and they're kind of being put together. And she's wonderfully adept at navigating the chromaticism between the two chords with her vocal melody. This last part just sent me like, she's like, oh, by the way, nice vocal harmonies, just beautiful kind of breathy, like almost Enya-like layers of just oohs, and then that's so freaking pretty. And then what was it? No, I can't remember now. And they put this effect on her voice where it sounds kind of like kind of radio dry, like, I don't know, like intimate. Oh, it's great. Okay, so I'm really into this so far. I love the folk. Her voice is just absolutely beautiful, and I can just tell that she's like a really gifted songwriter, and I can't wait to hear what's coming next. So let's do the next one, which is Little Bird.
She's like a little bird. She flies from A to B to see what she can see. She's far away from me. We danced down the
My braids are itching. I'm going to put them back here.
That land of blue and gold is where we were free. But you lie, do you lie? The shiny blackest crow flew in to say hello. Though much to her surprise, he had 2 mouths for eyes. She understood his words, that crow's very pleased. He gave to her his wings, and now she is free. July, July. Now we are free, now we are free.
Really pretty. This one feels psychedelic. It feels like I'm blasting off, Just, um, all the pretty colors, just beautiful. It's a lot wetter than the other one. And then the funky drums really seals the deal. And it's also I don't know. I can't necessarily say this, but I kind of want to say this. I think that Mixolydian is the psychedelic scale. And I don't know exactly the history of Mixolydian's use throughout the world at different time periods, but what I've heard, it's definitely a scale that's used in psychedelic rock. It's I also feel like, and again, this is just a feeling, it's not a fact, and I need to look it up. I feel like I've heard a lot of traditional Indian music in Mixolydian. I'm pretty sure. So now I wouldn't necessarily say that's psychedelic, but it does feel like bigger than life or something. It's so ancient. And then you get someone like the Beatles who starts to incorporate those. What's the instrument called? The droning instrument. I never can remember. But, like a droning instrument and then maybe like a sitar playing Mixolydian over it. And they start bringing that in there into their music, like Tomorrow Never Knows. It's a great example. And then the Chemical Brothers are like, yeah, I'm going to bring in some of that. And then it does feel I don't know, something about it just feels like it pairs so well with psychedelia. So this is... All right, so Mixolydian sounds like this. Sorry. It's almost like a major scale, but it has a really, really important difference, which is the seventh note in the scale is a little lower. And so that one change gives the scale like a kind of an edge, because major is just so agreeable. And this is like kind of pushing back, and it's a little more angular sounding, a little more like hardcore, and a little more, it comes from blues. So I don't know if that's where all that, but it's sass. It's just got... So you get that, and then it also pushes two notes closer together as a result of it being lower, and then you get this really beautiful, that I don't know, there's like this little half step spot that's just so cool. So anyway, that's what it's in, and you can really hear in the chord progression of the chorus with July, Lie, Lie, which is cool. I think that's what she's saying, right? July, Lie, Lie. I kind of like how it sort of feels like wordplay. But the chords start on a flat 7 chord, and then it goes to I think it was a 4. Let's see, because the bass goes... I think so. Let's see. Yes. Oh, sorry. Right, and then I gotta remember this part. There's a part at the end where she sings like this little hook, and I love how a lot of the time the instrumentation is like in unison with her all of a sudden. Let me see if I can find that. Where we were free. Yeah, this. It's very resolved sounding. But yeah, when the other instruments come in, like the bass and something else and they were all in unison with her, that really punctuates that part, because it feels so different from the rest, which is super lush and layered. And like there's so much that you could like drift away and focus on, but that part's very focused on that one line. This does, I did think of the Chemical Brothers actually when we were listening to this first part. Something just there's stuff in, I think it's like mostly in Come With Us, maybe. Or maybe I'm thinking of Surrender. But there's a bunch of like kind of, yeah, Mixolydian, almost majory stuff with like just kind of sampled, like older sounds sampled and reversed and, you know, just made different. And this felt kind of similar. And then her voice has all this reverse reverb on it.
She's far away from me. We danced
Or something, some kind of reverse something or other, which is just so cool. So I really liked the production of this one. I love how it blossoms and explodes. Like, man, yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, next is Happiness.
Join our group and you will find harmony and peace of mind. Make it better.
Oh gosh, sounds like a Beatles song. I love it.
To welcome you. We're all on a journey to finding the real inner you. Make it better. We're here to welcome you. Time stops still when you've lost happiness. How'd you get to be happiness? How'd you get to find love, real love, 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 love? Floating in the magic world, donate all your money, we'll make it better. We're here to welcome you. We can see your troubled soul. Give us all your money, we'll make it better. We're here to welcome you. Time stops still when
That arpeggio is beautiful.
happiness. How'd you get to be happiness?
Oh my god, my braids are driving me crazy. They're itchy on this shirt. I'm just gonna have to free the hair.
Love, love,
Okay.
we'll be swimming in the sea of wisdom and serenity. Make it better. Happiness. How'd you get to be happiness? How'd you get to find love, real love, 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 love?
I was trying to figure out if there's like a hidden message to this one, or if it really is about what it sounds like it's about. I was looking at the lyrics. I was like, it could be like a cult trying to trying to recruit someone, but because it says join our group and you will find harmony and peace of mind. Make it better. We're here to welcome you. We're all on a journey to finding the real inner you. Make it better. I don't know, but maybe it's just like actually just a nice like, hey guys, life's hard. We're all in this together. Come hang out with us. We're going to be frolicking. We're going to be frolicking all over every hill and everything's going to be great. Oh no, never mind. Here's a lyric that's okay. Here we go. Floating in a magic world, donate all your money. Okay. All right. First instinct was probably more dead on. That's funny. Okay, cool. Well, that does describe why it does sound so like incredibly cheery, right? All right. This is a cool song. It really reminds me of Beatles. And I think the Beatles, I'm sorry, I don't know why I left off. It reminds me of Beatles. It's got the 12/8 time siggy, which is you might be thinking, that sounds like 4/4. I totally get it, but it's just because of the way each beat is divided up into smaller beats. So 4/4 goes, this one goes, and those are opposed. They don't. But the cool thing is that at some couple times, I think it was 2 times, maybe 3, at the end of the verse or end of the phrase of a verse after make it better, and then there's like a long like kind of instrumental section, the arpeggio, it's like a keyboard arpeggio, was over here on the left going doing arpeggios. Yeah, beautiful, but or triplets, or it was doing that 3 subdivision, not triplets, but and then on the right side I heard like some other instrumentation. I'm not 100% sure if it might have been a piano, might have been, I think it was a piano or something, came in doing the 2 subdivision, which is what you hear in 4/4, and against this. So it was like, and it was a very cool feeling of like, oh, I'm struggling. It's very subtle though, but it's cool. Like you're getting pulled off of your flow. You know, like, no, like it's rigid. I don't know. It was cool. But yeah, the chord progression also felt Beatles-esque. Not only is the 12/8 kind of Beatles-y, they had a lot of stuff in 12/8, and they would have a really, really just strong emphasis on the beats, like jump, 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 which this definitely does. Like there's like, I think a keyboard or guitars or something just doing like, you know, like, right, everything. The chords. So it's like, sorry, 5. So this is another Mixolydian move, but it's a little bit more magical and less psychedelic sounding, I think. But there's definitely an actual modal interchange again, because she's singing a major scale, or part of a major scale. Da, 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 da. That note is opposed to this note. Da, 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 da. So she has to switch. So this is a major 7th and this is a minor 7th of the scales. Like, so you typically don't have two kinds of 7s in one scale. You just have one. So it's just kind of this cool feeling of the switch happening. Similarly to how I was showing you before, where she's going, or what was it? What key was it? It was like, and then it was like, that is also modal interchange. This is a different kind. So pretty. I am obsessed with that one line, make it better. That's brilliant. Make it better. and the way she leaves you on that note, it's very tense. Make it better, make it better. And that's when the metric sort of disagreement happens with those subdivises. The subdizzies. And then the chorus was something else. Let's see. It was it was 2 chords. It was like it was this chord down to this one, and they really plunged you down to it. It felt very heavy and like things aren't not cool happening right now. Like it's just it almost feels like, oh yeah, and there's a 7th because they're awesome. It sounds bad down there. The bass sounds very Goldfrappian to me. I think it's got a lot. It's clearly a synth bass, and it has all this like texture. It's very present, it pops. You know, I heard it right away. The first note, I was like, "Ooh, bass!" Right? Like really cool. So there's a mixture of like, yeah, that Beatles sound, and then very, much more modern sounds. I guess 2008 is still a really long time ago, and I can't seem to accept that is the case. There's that arpeggio. And now maybe the arpeggio does stop when that thing happens, but it still feels like a clash because you were grooving into this one flow, and they're like, I don't know. It's really cool. Beautiful vocal harmonies on this one too. Those were not lost on me. They're really nice. She's got very open harmonies, like big, strong intervals. They're not like cuddly intervals. They're just really, it's almost a little bit like just, I think it can sound slightly aggressive, these kinds of harmonies. This is the kind of harmonies that you hear a lot in A Perfect Circle and Alice in Chains. Love, love, love. Happiness. How'd you get to find love, real love? That. So you get love, real love, and love, real love. Right, okay. And then there's a nice note change. La, 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 la. I love that. That's a dope song. I'm so far so into this album. I think this is really good, and I want to listen to it again. This is let's see. How are we doing on time? We're actually doing really good because I think it's a shorter album. Oh, finally, I don't have to rush. Anything else I want to say? Oh, yeah, I did want to make another comment on the production, though. There's a lot of really cool just production stuff. Like, there's that bass. See? Man, it's so in your face. But even just this, it kind of sounds like a mellotron, you know? It's got that tapey sound, that sampled sound, that Beatlesy sound. And those beautiful synths. Yeah, it's like very tasteful use of synths where it clearly feels synthy, but it still feels organic somehow. You know, it just doesn't, it's just not. I wonder what's doing that. How'd you get to be happiness? Yeah, this one's really hooky. It's very memorable. If I were going to walk away right now, this is what I'd be singing for the next hour. But instead, we're going to listen to Road Somewhere.
street, been a long hot summer. Green light daggers coming down on me. Got a feeling it's too late, but alone
Feels nailsy.
together. Could be we might start it up all over again. Dreaming, you're not too late. Sweet road
See, those are cuddly
to
harmonies.
somewhere else. Live under the rain, you could. Live under the rain, you
Nice.
could. 3 o'clock, I'm on my way on the road.
That melody reminds me a little bit of Fell in Black Days.
Little clouds like wounds that blow away. Listening to the radio like a friend that guides me, laying out every song we used to know. Dreaming, you're not too late.
Pretty.
Sweet road to somewhere
Nice clap.
else. Live under the Bring it on, come along, on the road to somewhere. Take our time, see the signs, on the road to somewhere. Bring it on, come along, on the road to somewhere. Take our time, see the signs, on the road to
Okay. Another gorgeous one. This one is this is one of my favorite chord progressions. It is, you could consider it a chord progression that comes from the Dorian mode. Dorian's so magical sounding, and I also feel like it can be very like bittersweet. It can almost hurt more than like minor, because minor could just feel so like almost just everything's severe and serious, whereas this one has a little more hope, and so it almost hurts more when it's so dark around it. It's like, I don't know. So sorry. This is the hope note. And it makes this chord major. So like, oh, so pretty. If this song were in minor, this is always a fun thing to try. It's so hopeless. But no, Good stuff. Man, so good. So this is like using this chord progression is like setting yourself up for success. It's so compelling and emotional and rich. And yeah, I just like, I've yet to hear something with this chord progression where I wasn't just like in love. It's so, so beautiful. And so Allison and Will Gregory, what they did with this is just so gorgeous. Like, the,
Street been alone, hot summer.
because we got strings again. I'm not sure if this is a real cello or. And then what's that sound like? Like a dulcimer or something? With a little synth action behind it. A little echo.
Walking down the Mercer Street, been alone, hot summer. Red light daggers coming.
But yes, I do. It does remind me of the melody from Fell on Black Days. Whatsoever I do. I'm not sure why, because this one is.
Red light daggers coming down.
It's not the same, but there's something about it. It could be the rhythm. It could be the contour, like when it's going up and by how much, up and down, or it could be that it's like. If you took the two melodies that they sort of follow, like hers is almost like following Chris's, but it's like one note down in the pattern. And so it's like, I don't know, something about it is just really cool. So it felt very familiar. I was like, why does this feel familiar? Then it dawned on me. Very pretty, but I got to look at this chorus. I'm not just going to This is the pre-chorus part? Okay. It's saying dream, you're not too late.
Sweet road to somewhere else.
Something to somewhere else. Dream, you're not too late. Sweet road to somewhere else. Oh, okay. All right, so this is really, really pretty. Dream, it's not. Sorry, dream. Oh, no wonder. Okay, we'll go with that. It's not too. I'm getting confused with the harmony. One more time.
To somewhere sweet road to somewhere else.
Okay. Actually, let me listen to the first one again.
You're not again.
Dream.
You're not too late.
You're not too late. Is that what she's saying?
You're not too.
You're not too late. Okay, I got it. All right. So, you're not too late. Okay. Second time. Sweet road to somewhere else. That's the melody, but you can hear that there's this beautiful harmony on it, which is a really important part of it. So it's kind of, I have to figure out a way to explain this. I actually was thinking about this in the car yesterday, recording a voice memo. I was like, there's a type of harmony where the notes that you pick are like, it's like chord harmony, or for vocal harmonies. It's like a thing that all singers learn to do intuitively. And same with me. And I don't really know what exactly it is, but you can hear it and you can just do it. But you pick the notes that are in like a chord with the melody. Like which chord? I don't know. You just know. But usually the intervals that those tend to be are thirds or sixths, the inversion of it. and fourths and fifths, which are inversions of each other. So I can hear that here. It's like a let me hear it again.
Could be we might start it over again. Dreaming.
Yeah, so those are following the and then it's not too late.
You're not too late.
You're not too late. You're not too late. Because there's some more angular sounding harmonies in that one. These are more cuddly. If I can play the melody. Not too late. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, it's like the most intuitive harmony you could pick when you're like figuring out vocal harmonies. Anyway, I need to figure out how to teach it though, because I do want to be able to transmit this to someone. But it doesn't have any. It's following the contour of the melody. And again, it's like it's going in this similar direction when at the same time, but you're not locked into a specific spacing. You're kind of flexible with what sounds right for the chord, and it's very pretty. Okay, yeah, the song is gorgeous. I'm gonna say that about I think every single one, right? The drums are really interesting. They're kind of wouldn't say it's exactly trip hop, but it's not trip hop. They're programmed. I don't know. What do you think? It almost reminds me more of like the 90s drum loops that they would put behind like Spice Girl songs. I'm not sure what those are called. Yeah. It does have a vibe, says Cicero. Yes, it does. It's really, really pretty. Man, really, really pretty. Okay, we got to keep moving. Let's do Eat Yourself.
Stay.
Yep, it's beautiful. Surprise, surprise. This one sounds kind of...
If you don't meet you.
So that's, again, I guess it's kind of the vibe of this album. It's a really nice sampling of what feels like a very old recording of a guitar. Unless they made it sound that way. I mean, it sounds like a whole chord progression. Just realize that. Oh no, there was a cut. Okay. We can find out what this is. I love this website. It's like who sampled. Pretty sure. Yeah, who sampled Eat Yourself, Goldfrapp. It's okay. It contains a sample from Folk and Other Moods, Guitar 4/4 by Optigan from 1970. I think we could play it here. Oh no, that's Eat Yourself. Okay. Oh, if I click on this, I can hear it, right? Okay, maybe I can't. But then it shows a couple other bands that sampled something from that album. Coil and Blonde Redhead. Okay, cool. So they made a chord progression out of part of, a bigger chord progression probably, right? F. And C. And then D minor.
If you don't meet you, still down the blade is deep.
That minor chord just feels so heavy. This swell is gorgeous. Like, it's got all this tension. And it also has that note.
You could
So they put that same effect on her voice that they did for Clowns, where when she starts singing, you hear all the white noise and it just has this like fuzzy, overcompressed sound or something, or maybe not overcompressed. It's like, yeah, I actually don't know what the term is. I just know what it sounds like, but it almost sounds like they've also kind of mangled it. So it sounds like it's like degraded, like it's not, It feels very folky, and that's because the chords are from a folk song or folk moods. I gotta remember what the chorus was here. Yeah, her voice is so pretty. I could listen to her sing anything. This song feels a lot heavier than the others, even though it's in a major key. The whole thing plummets down to a minor chord that's in the major key, and that minor chord is there for a long time, and you're just sitting in it, and it just feels, and I don't know, there's something just a lot more melancholic about this whole song. But she's been singing very intimately most of the time, right? Very, very soft and really close, and almost like she's eating her words, Yeah. Very kind of folky. I don't know if that's folky drums, but it's that sort of stomp clap kind of feel, I guess. Like, where is she hitting? It almost sounds like hitting a tambourine with a stick. Just once. Or a stick is being hit and a tambourine is being tamboed at the same time. Okay, thank you. I knew there was something I had to talk about. This chord. Okay, so. Sorry. Oh, the strings are so emotional. I love them. Okay, so here's what they do. Instead of doing the typical chord progression they've been doing the whole time, sorry. Instead of hitting that D minor that we've been waiting for, sad one, as they go down to a different chord and they deceive you, basically trick you. You're fully expecting to do this again. Why wouldn't you? Right? It's been done so many times, or halfway through the song, and they're like, so pretty. So I guess I would just be like a 4, but it just feels like such a deception. And it's really pretty. I think it's also voiced with maybe some tension in it. Like, and this thing is in there. Again. Oh, it's so nice. Okay. The next one is called Some People.
Some people kill for less. Some people find it hard to get dressed. Some people will.
Oh, flat six.
Ask you on
Damn.
Some people live in a life. Some people need more than a slice, but when it fades, when the glitter's gone, you know it, you owe it to yourself. Won't let it make you mad, it's already crazy. No lonely one, Mercedes down. The brighter lights and little smiles, their empty hands. Some people don't get much. Some people feel they're in touch with spirit worlds. Talking to you now. Some people just can't say. Some people just wanna play, they get a kick when it's all messed up. You know it, you owe it to yourself. Won't let it make you mad, it's already crazy. You know it, you owe it to yourself. Won't let it make you mad, it's already crazy. What you thought you lost was just mislaid. All the poems written in your skin.
Nice.
You know it, you owe it to yourself. Won't let it make you mad, skin.
Wow. This one feels, it's also got that Mixolydian thing going on. Sorry. And then, but it also had, at the beginning, we got to go back to this part because I had a flat six moment, remember?
Some people kill for less.
Right?
Some people find it hard to get dressed. Some people will.
Okay, so I think what I've realized is that when Goldfrapp uses this chord, my favorite chord of all time, they voice it as a seventh chord. And man, it's so good. It's so moody like that. It's just like, but they're doing it even low. They're doing it really low. Like maybe it's like, like that. And so this chord doesn't belong in this key or scale or anything, so it just comes out of nowhere and it's so dramatic sounding. Some people, something. Is that what she's singing? Or some people
Get dressed. Some people will.
Oh, and keeping this going. Yes, yes.
Just go on dying.
And then a 4. They know what's up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it when this happens in music. When an instrument is just, there's like a thing they're doing that they're repeating. And even though the chords change, they just keep playing those notes. And it's like, it feels so natural when you're writing that way, you know? Like you have, especially on a piano, you got a right hand, you got a left hand. And so it makes sense to just keep this here and like, you know, play with the chord, but keep the, and just hear how this feels against the new chord, right? Yes, it's the way to go, man. Okay, beautiful. Lovely. Okay. The quiet sections kind of here, like near the end after last 7. This. Okay, nope. So flat 3. So this is modal interchange again. And it's so intimate and gentle. I love that lyric. And I love how it sounds like there's a double bass just going boom, boom. That sounds, I don't know. That sound is, I'm into it. So the modal interchange is more obvious here. And if you've been taking some of my lessons or whatever, you know I've been talking about the chromatic median recently. That's one of those. It sounds so good, man. I'm loving the harmony. I feel like it has a really beautiful mixture of stuff you expect and stuff that you don't. And it's not an intellectual thing necessarily. It's not like oh wow, they use that chord. It's just like a feeling you get when they do something you don't expect. It's just this like, and it's always so breathtakingly beautiful, the things that they're choosing. And it's just so not only do you feel like the power of the harmony, but you feel the surprise as well of just, again, the unexpected happening. So combined, to me, it's that like gaspy feeling. Just like, oh my God, it's so great. Next is A and E.
It's a blue, bright blue Saturday, and the pain has started to slip away. I'm in a backless dress on a pastel wall that's shining. Think I want you still, but it may be built.
This feels 80s.
Do you really wanna know how I was dancing on the floor? I was trying to phone you when I'm crawling out the door. I'm amazed at you, the things you say that you don't do. Why don't you ring? I was feeling lonely, feeling good, feeling like I needed you. And I'm walking up surrounded by me.
I could hear the rototoms, like they could just come in any moment.
It's a blue, bright blue Saturday, and the pain has started to slip away. I'm in a backless dress on a pastel wall that's shining. Think I want you still, but it may be bills at work. How did I get too excellent? Would you see? All I wanted was you to take me out. I was feeling lonely, feeling low, feeling like I needed you. I hoped you'd call and hoped you'd see me.
Ooh, nice little sixth chord at the end. Just to end it there. That's nice. That feels very Beatlesy. Beatlesque. Like I'm sure they've ended a song like that with that chord. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. She loves you. Yeah. Wait, what's that really called? She Loves You, right? That's what it's called. She Loves You. It must be. This one's a little more straightforward. Not my favorite. It feels like it could easily be like produced as an 80s style song. I could really hear it. I'm wondering if anybody else had that vibe. So it's like it's definitely folky, and the melody is almost like more like I could okay, it sounds almost like it wants to be an 80s song, but it also at its core is like a what is that? Yeah. I think this one had a 1 and a 4 primarily, and maybe a 5. The classics. But then you got the synth. Yeah, doesn't it? It's like just like bluegrass. It kind of sounds like a bluegrass song that wants to be an 80s song, but doesn't. Her voice is so great. She's so crystal clear in this one. Just like her straight tones are amazing. I don't know. I was just very impressed with like how supported her breathy low notes are. That's hard. What did she say? Saturday. Like, I mean, because she's singing. I can tell just like the size of her. Her formant is much smaller. Her voice box is like smaller than mine, and so I can sing lower than her more comfortably. But even down there, like if I try to sing like my lowest, like I don't know, singing breathy is hard when you're trying to keep a really consistent tone, and breathy and quiet. And she's doing that in probably the lowest notes of her range. And it just sounds so beautiful. And then she ends it with little vibrato. She's great. Very detailed. All these tonal shifts in her vocals to accommodate the song and the different parts of the song. And yeah, she's quite masterful. Next is Cologne, Cerrone, Houdini. Did I say Cerrone right? I guess I just wanted to be Cerrone because it rhymes with Cologne, but maybe it's Cerrone. I don't know. Hey. Okay. Funky bass. Disco strings.
Moments of affection.
Oh yeah, and she had the ha-has in that one too. Forgot to talk about those, but
Idle in the sunshine. Over there in yonder, in another world. I'm not your kind, I'm not your girl. Dreams we had seemed bright and past the time.
pretty.
Sunlight in your eyes, driving over stateside. Left the smoke behind us. Could we be together in another world? I'm not your kind, I'm not your girl.
Very sultry.
I'm in your car, but not your life.
reverse that part? Oh, yeah. Cool. She's like a glam rock folk elf. This one's also in Mixolydian. And it's magical as fuck. Sorry. Oh, if you're wondering if this sounds like porcelain, it's because it is. It's the same. Cool. With the 70s disco strings, the amount of the tambourine, the amount of reverb on her voice, the Mixolydian, I don't know, it just feels 70s. It just really and and the funky bass. The bass has a big role to play in this song because this line. Oh, is that a different key? Okay, that's in C. Interesting. It's down here. Sorry. There's a lot of syncopation. Okay, so it starts in C. Oh, okay.
Moments of affection.
Starts in C Mixolydian, or did I just remember wrong? Maybe the whole thing. Yeah, there's that flat 7. I love the with the violence. It's so good. Okay, that's where there's a key change here to D. Oh, ha ha ha. Okay, two things. So it's a key change. Starts in C Mixolydian, and then it goes to like D Mixolydian, kind of. But there's also really just a modal interchange here, similarly to which song was it? I can't remember now. It could have been Eat Yourself or Road to Somewhere. But where she's like, her melody's in like doing a major 7th, and then it goes to this minor chord. So she has to accommodate the switch in the chromaticism. Sorry. Major 7 to the flat 7. Da, da, da. It's cool. It's kind of like if you have me listen to your album, like, your patterns are not safe with me. I will find all your patterns. Because, when you make an album, there's like things you're into. You might not be aware of them. You might, I don't know. But like, there's just, it's either a certain synth that you're really into. It's a certain kind of rhythm pattern you're really into. It's a certain kind of style you're really into. It's a certain kind of technique you're really into, or like chords or melody things. Like, it's just, and if an album is made like as an actual like work, not like a compilation album or something that spanned like 10 years, but it's maybe in a couple years time where you're in a creative space, your patterns are just, I will find them all, but I will exalt them. These are super fucking great patterns. Okay, yeah, this one's sensual, I feel like. It's got the it's groovy, it's slow, it's kind of sexy. It's like, she's like, it's a little bit showy. I don't know, like, I could imagine this being like turned into a musical theater production or something. Yeah. Okay, next is Caravan Girl.
What is her name? That caravan girl. What is her name? You like the sun, a hazy day. What is her name? We're just talking like there's something like don't know. Run away, you and me. You get away and bring it all back. Run away, you and me. You get away and bring it all back. Barefoot and game, that stranger on the hill. What is her name? Like the sun, a lazy day. Have you no name? Don't stop talking. There's just something like I'd like to know. Should I stay or should I go? It's a long, long way to go, but I won't deny. Here I won't be shy. Run away, you and me. You get away and bring it all back. Run away, you and me. You get away and bring it all back. Wanna run away, and bring it all back. Wanna run away, and bring it all back. Wanna run away,
Beautiful.
and bring it all back. Wanna run away,
The fade out. Yes. That one grew on me. At first, I wasn't feeling it really, but then just, I don't know, it got so exciting. Like the layering. And I realized there's like, we got a verse, there's a pre chorus, and then a chorus. And, but yeah, this one has a different vibe. It's the drums, the goom, goom, cha, goom, 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 cha, goom, 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 cha, goom, 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 cha, and the piano. I'm not sure if it's like. That's like kind of what's going on in the verse, I think. It might not be quite this voicing, but I like it. And then it's like. Just goes down. Guess what scale? Mixolydian. So, yeah, that was the skill of the album. But there's a pre-chorus. Oh, da 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 something something, and then the run away, da, 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 run away. Notice how she keeps the same melodic elements as the chords move. She doesn't move with the chords. She just remains, and lets the tension ride, which I love. So you get the everything's in this key or chord, and then it's tense, and then it kind of fits again, then something. I don't know what she does there. I forget. Had a little bit of psychedelic moments. Some like, you know what? Okay. Gosh, what was the artist that did this song? Let me just find out before I speak. Okay, I was right. Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle. There's some synths. There are synths in that one, or one synth, whatever. There's that like scale, like that has this incredible like blossoming delay on it. That's like, you know, that to me is like the epitome of psychedelic synths. So anytime I hear anything that's sort of like that, there's something kind of buried in here that's like something kind of comes up and like and then you get that really textured bass again. It's kind of poking through. I mean, I'm guessing it's the bass. It sounds, I mostly just hear the texture, but I'm thinking it's coming from the bass. And this is probably the only song on the album that has like what sounds like just guitars, electric guitars, just like maybe power chords. No, just this. What is that associated with? Is that punk? Is that punk? No, it's not. It comes from it's not punk. I don't know why I said that. I can think of like what's coming to mind is Boston. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Cars. I'm thinking of the Cars. All right, I'm done trying to talk. All right, the last song is called Monster Love. Everything is punk. Yeah, sure.
I never thought I would return to be consumed by you again. Think you're cute. You'd see it come. The folly of a monster love like you. Gray is gone, the light is gone. We went down to Hollywood. You only get one chance until so and sail apart the sweet.
Ooh, did you hear that? Oh my God, I'm low. I love that. Yes, serenade us.
Everything comes around,
Are they British or American?
bringing us back again. Here is where we start and where we end. Never thought I would
What scale is this one in, y'all?
to be consumed
You get 5 seconds to guess. I'll give you to the rest of the song. It's kind of a joke, though.
Just after rain, the sun leaps out and it's clear again. I told you how I felt the earth come. The folly of a monster love.
Just in the nick of time, I got a copyright warning, so. That song is in a scale that I have not talked about yet, which is Mixolydian. Kidding. It's also in Mixolydian, and so that's that vibe. So yeah, I guess if someone's like, hey, Ixie, what does Mixolydian sound like? I'll be like, here's an album. Here it is. It's beautiful. It works. So, I mean, honestly, Mixolydian gives just enough of an edge for it to feel like, you know, like, because major doesn't feel like, but Mixolydian's like, I feel like I'm doing a Miranda Sings face. She's trying to look good. Okay. This one is lush with vocal harmonies and so breathy. She's it sounds like she's in like 3 to 4 part harmony. It's a lot, lots of harmonies. This one have drums? No, okay. So pretty, folky as fuck, and intricate, very layered. This one is extremely layered from the beginning. We got synths with texture. We got maybe a cello or a mellotron. Sounds more melotronic. Oh yeah, those. So it could have been Allison or Will. Whoever did that, I will kiss you someday if we ever meet. That is just fantastic. And the way it's panned, because the first time goes left to right. Okay, it goes left to right both times. Never mind. But whatever. Thus the fact that it moves. It's so well separated in the mix. And it's the only time it happens, I think, is that lovely little ear candies. So good. Oh my gosh. We went down to Hollywood. I just feel like the way she says Hollywood, the wood sounds like Kate Bush. You know what I mean? Like wood,
to Hollywood.
No, it's actually the Holly too. It's the whole thing. Hollywood. Wood. That's not saying wood. Why does it sound?
To Hollywood.
I don't know. Maybe they're from the same area. I don't know. Cool. Well, this album is a lot sunnier than it like started out to be. But it's just really, it's cool. I'm into it, and I definitely want to listen to more Goldfrapp. I wonder if Allison's ever considered having a drink brand called the Goldfrapp. You know, because I would, I would be enamored with such a drink. The Goldfrapp, because it could be like a turmeric frappe. You know, it's perfect. All right, that's a freebie, Allison. You can have it. Also, I just have to say this album cover is amazing. She's wearing like a pirate hat, I feel like, and then like a billowy, piratey, wenchy, like something or other. And she's being photographed during golden hour, which is the most beautiful, most romantic time to take photos of someone. And the sun is behind her. And so there's a haze. It creates this like low contrast on her face. Her hair is highlighted, and then there's this like golden low contrast, and she's looking back. I love it. I've been staring at it. It's awesome. Okay. Well, that is the end of the album. It sounds like Supernature. I was about to say Supernatura. Supernature is possibly their big breakout, perhaps, or something. I'm not sure. But I am curious what album Strict Machine is on, because that vibe is so much more dancey, you know. That's that's the previous one, Black Cherry. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to just hear everything that she's ever made now. So, new fan. So, the title editorial description says it's music for the after party it's music for after the party instead of the after party. Nice. Yeah, right. At like 5 a.m. Yeah. Some people are falling asleep. It's great. Well, thanks so much for joining me live. If you're watching the replay, then you can join these album live streams we do every month on Patreon. And I am excited to hear the rest of her stuff. Alrighty. Well, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. If it's not beautiful, I hope it's halfway decent. If it's not halfway decent, just hang in there. Here's a hug. Okay. Bye.